celebrating 10 years of delivering the news and content automotive professionals can count on. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today. Welcome to CBT News with Bridget Fitzpatrick.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CBT News. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thank you so much for joining us today. Here's Chris Riggins with today's top stories.
Thanks, Bridget. With inflation on the rise, Americans are struggling to make their monthly payments for their current auto loans. TransUnion has reported that this is the highest rate for 60-day delinquencies in more than a decade. This rise in delinquencies follows the end of loan accommodation programs set up during the pandemic. The pressure of higher interest rates has pushed consumers to stretch out their loan terms by at least 7 years. Vroom Inc. claimed that on Monday, September 7th, they reached a smaller net loss and took in record profit. In the third quarter, they cut costs through revenue as the online used vehicle retailer reported a net loss of $51.1 million. This loss is smaller than the other quarterly losses that totaled out to $425.6 million. The company's volume to focus on increasing gross profit per vehicle sold makes sales margins more sustainable. While Vroom reported reconstructing its network, logistics hubs began to align with the reduced regional operating model. Nikola Corp said earlier on Tuesday, November 8th, it will partner with charging company ChargePoint to speed up deployment of required infrastructure for commercial EVs. Fleet operations are inclined to use more electric vehicles as an aim to reduce carbon emissions and meet sustainable targets. Phoenix, Arizona-based Nikola has placed orders for ChargePoint's fast charging solutions, e-skids, and deliveries are expected to begin as early as this month. On November 8th, Tesla Inc. recalled just over 40,000 2017 through 2021 Model S and Model X vehicles that could experience loss of power steering assist when driving on off-road or after hitting potholes. Tesla has identified 314 vehicle alerts for this condition among U.S. vehicles that may be related to the recall, but has not reported any injuries or deaths related to this condition. In 2022, Tesla has issued 17 recall campaigns covering 3.4 million vehicles. Don't go anywhere. Coming up is instructor and sales trainer for the Joe Verde Group, Sean Gardner. We'll be right back.
Delivering the news dealers count on for 10 years. Subscribe today and join thousands of other automotive professionals. CBT News, 10 years strong.
The retail automotive industry is undergoing significant changes in 2022. Today on Inside Automotive, we're pleased to welcome back Sean Gardner, instructor and sales trainer for the Joe Verde Group, to tell us why top-notch sales skills are vital now more than ever. Check it out.
What should dealers be focused on right now as we see the industry going through the change and things starting to come slowly but back around?
Yeah, well, step one is we got to focus on sharpening our skills.
Yeah.
Okay. And to the point you made, Jim, we just got done with the workshop in Albany, and I haven't heard these words in 2 years, okay? But it came out, mini deal. When's the last time you've heard those two words?
Wow.
Mini deal.
I have not heard those two deals. Those two words, rather.
It's been a while.
A mini deal. Wow.
Yeah. You know, just to step back for a minute, look, before the pandemic, March 2020, there was a boatload of new cars at our dealership, at everybody's dealership.
That's right.
Okay. The name of the game was, okay, what can I do to help you buy this car so we can sell you a car? I mean, that was the name of the game.
That's right.
It was, everyone went for the big volume. All right. And it was a fiercely competitive market because everyone's chasing that volume, that number.
That's
was
right.
Gross important? Yes. But don't miss a sale because of it. Right.
Right. Right.
And if it's a skinny deal, you know, hey, let's try to make up for it in the back end. Do you remember conversations like that?
That's right. It was almost like they looked at gross like a nice to have, but not a need to have. We need to have the deal. We need to have the trade-in. We need to have the back end. We need to have the dealer fee. So if you can get gross on it, great, more power to you. But it wasn't something that we went in on.
Yeah, and even if the customer had a trade-in, at least we're going to get the reconditioning and the gross on the pre-owned car.
Right.
You know, our mentality was everything starts with the car sale. Everything starts with the car sale. So we got to sell the car, right? What was that? Growth was a state of mind, but hey, we got to make every deal, bottom line.
That's
okay.
Right.
You know what it was? Because it was fiercely competitive, tons of inventory, high demand. It really was a buyer's market.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just go ahead and
no
call
question.
that before the.
That's right. No question.
It was a buyer's in charge market. And here's the thing. Sales were won or lost based on the skills of the salesperson. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as that. Whoever had better skills got the deal most of the time. Mm-hmm. Joe Verdi has a quote that says, who's your competition? Is it the dealership down the street, or is it the skills of the other salesperson down the street?
That's right.
Because me as a salesperson, that's who I'm competing with, right? I mean, if I do a better job at the greeting, if I do a better job at making friends, helping the customer feel more comfortable, if I do a better job at, asking the right questions to investigate so I know what to cover in my presentation demonstration, if I did a better job in the presentation demonstration, got the customer excited, if I got the customer thinking now, if I could work through buying objections, if I could set up that perfect win-win negotiations, I mean, I'm going to sell more cars than my competition.
All right, be sure to watch this interview in its entirety right here at cbtnews.com. That wraps up our show for today, but please join us back here tomorrow morning for all the latest news and trends impacting the retail automotive industry. And be sure to follow us on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Thanks for watching CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry. Join the #1 most watched newscast in the automotive industry. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today.